Hello there YouTube. Okay, today I want to look at properties and how you can use a property to update another property. This is usually used to optimize your code, make coding faster and much more reliable. What we're looking at the moment is a checkbox. I've changed the property of the checked to true, alright, and I've got two datetime pickers, and both of them I've set the property of enabled as false. Alright, so if we run it, we'll have a checkbox and two datetime pickers which are not enabled. Usually you'll find the scenario when you are allowing your customers to run a report. If they maybe want to run a report for all date ranges, then they have a checkbox which they just check and say, okay, I want my report to be for all the date ranges. Otherwise, if they uncheck it, you want to enable the two datetime pickers just so that the customer can actually select a date range. Alright, so most of the people, when they program, they do something like this. They'll go, for instance, if me.checkbox1.checked equals false, then me.datetimepicker1.enabled equals true, and me.datetimepicker2.enabled equals true. Okay, so if the checkbox gets checked, it'll then fire the checkbox check changed event, and when that event's fired, the checkbox checked equals false, then it'll enable both of our controls. So if we check it, there we go. Oh, but if we check it back on, it doesn't remove the enabled from there. So now we need to write another line of code. Else me.datetimepicker1.enabled equals false, and me.datetimepicker2.enabled equals false. Give it a run. Okay, so now it works fine. The problem is though that I have about 7 lines of code that I've written just to be able to enable and disable our datetime pickers. So to optimize that, all we have to do is say me.datetimepicker1.enabled is not equals to me.checkbox1.checked, and the same for me.datetimepicker2.enabled is not equals to me.checkbox1.checked. 2 lines of code and it works fine. Okay, so as you can see, what I've done here is I have used the boolean from our datetime picker, which means if it's enabled or not, if it's true or false, and I've used that true and false statement from our checkbox checked true or false statement. So our true or false statement from the checkbox changes the true or false statement of our datetime picker. Okay, so it's very easy, very quick to learn. If you have any questions, you can post them. Any comments, you can stick them on there. If you have not subscribed yet, you can subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot of coding and VB.net controls that I cover in my channel, so please feel free to have a look. Otherwise, I shall speak to you later. Cheers.